What's up everyone, my name's Brennan, and this is my first video on the Disc Golf Arkansas YouTube channel. Today I'm showing my disc golf bag off, following from where Ryder's video leaves off. I'm going to show off my disc golf bag now. This is my bag that my first disc golf bag that I've got. I had a cheap little satchel that came with a cheap disc golf set that was my first kind of disc golf bag. Just went over the shoulder, but this is an actual pretty proper looking disc golf bag, and I really like how it looks. I've got a side pocket, I've got a marker in here. There's a pocket up here as well where I can put my phone, turn around. We use UDisc to score. There's another pocket around on the other side as well, right here. And there's this disc golf towel, which I really like, which is in good use when it's muddy weather as it is right now. And it says, I play too much disc golf, said no one ever. And I think you can see it there as well on both sides. So that's pretty cool. And there's a water pocket here as well. My bag is not nearly as heavy as Ryder's bag. That thing is a monster. This is a Trooper from Dynamic Discs. The top pocket has the disc that I use the most, and I probably have put too many discs into this pocket than there needs to be. I usually like to use a Halo Star Wraith as my main disc of choice, my main driver of choice, but unfortunately I've lost all 3 Halo Star Wraiths that I own. So this right now is a destroyer that I'm using. It is a Junior Worlds Innova destroyer, and it's a 162G. And so this is the main one that I use off the pad. So yeah, that was that one. This is the driver that I use when I want distance. This is an Innova Dominator. It's got the G-Star plastic. It's a 13 speed, so it's super fast. And I use this when I just want distance. This one, I'm not very accurate with it, but I can throw it quite a long ways. Just muscle it, and it goes pretty far. I have this as my mid-range that I use for approach shots. It's a Buzz. I really like the look of this one. I have, this is my putter. It's a Narwhal from Divergent Discs. It was my first putter, and I taught myself how to putt using it. Now I can't use anything else to putt, which is unfortunate. This is my glitch. It's warped a little bit, as you can see, but I got it for like $8 from a disc golf shop used, and probably need to set an encyclopedia on it to get the warping out, but yeah, that's the glitch, which is an interesting one to throw. I like the idea of it in concept, but I can't throw it very well yet. The only time I did turned a birdie to a bogey, so I've not thrown it since then. Opening up the interior of the bag, because we went from the top pocket up here, where the discs I want to access. We moved down to this section here, which does Velcro back to a spot up there so that you can keep it open for frequent use. In here I have a Dragon, which is a water floating disc. It's a driver. I have a Captain as well from Dynamic Discs. I have not thrown this one very much yet. That one's understable, I believe. I have a Wraith, the newer plastic Wraith. Not a big fan of how it feels particularly, but yeah. I've got a Kraken as well, which has some dents in it. This is from Divergent Discs. It was the first driver that I used a lot. I've got an F7 driver from Prodigy. This is my only Prodigy disc that I own so far. It's really old. It was found in the bottom of a lake, so I don't throw it much because the material feels a bit weird. We have an NQV Hexagram mid-range cheap disc. I've never thrown it, just haul it around. We've got a Rock 3, I believe is what this disc is. I'll double check that. Yeah, Rock 3 that was part of a tournament at Hensley Park that I found out west. So yeah, that one's pretty cool. We have a Westside Discs Sling, which says that it's a distance driver, but it's only a 5-speed. I've thrown it a few times, and I'd say that it feels a bit like a Buzz. Then I have this birdie that is an approaching putter. It's from Innova. I've thrown it a couple times and I quite like it, but I'm mostly using my buzz for the shot that it would be necessary for right now. I've got a Jaggerbush Hollow branded Wild Discs. This is a Sea Otter putter. I actually find it putts very similarly to the Narwhal, so I don't mind that putter at all. I've got this putter as well, which is, oh, this is a Prodigy, I think. Yeah, I think this is a Prodigy. I forgot I had this one. This is a, it is indeed a Prodigy. It's a PA3 Prodigy. So yeah, I like the look of this one. I've not used it too much. It's super heavy. I'm gonna guess it's probably one of my heaviest discs. I don't see the grams listed. Okay, it's 174 for a putter, so it does feel quite heavy. I've got a really old Arobi Sharpshooter putter, number 3. This one's from probably the early 2000s. And it's instead of disc golf, it says golf disc on it. And this one is very interesting the way it throws. When you throw it, it just drops very quickly. I don't know if that's age or the style, but the ribbing around the outside makes it quite an interesting looking putter. Additionally, I have an NQV Eagle putter, which is a bit worse for wear. The one thing that's good about it is it does fly straight. Now, I don't know if NQV is PDGA approved. And then there's a Sailboat NQV putter, which looks like the exact same thing as that Eagle putter. I do believe this one might be a bit heavier, but it's the very same kind of shape. It just looks like a dog bowl, completely useless. Then I have some somewhat novelty discs. Can Jam is the popular disc bucket kind of sport. It's like cornhole and frisbees, and they made some disc golf discs, which is very odd. They made this 170 gram Can Jam driver here, which is kind of weird. They made a Can Jam iron, which is 160 grams, whatever that means, and a Can Jam putter, which is 150 grams. These are just novelty discs. I never throw them, but I keep them in my bag. They're an interesting set, and they all are kind of the same mold. Very small, too. These are incredibly small discs you'll find. So, yeah, that's my disc golf bag. I just started last year, and I'm very proud of what I've got so far. And there's a bunch of discs I have on my wish list that I want to get. So I'm sure there will be disc golf bag updates in the future. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. And make sure to subscribe to Disc Golf Arkansas.